Okay, hello everyone. I am making this video to talk about the little guy to my back right. Yeah, this is called Tusk, and this whole thing is a data pack for Minecraft that gives you access to him, this little guy, with a bunch of abilities that relate to him. So, for those of you who don't know, there's a series. It's called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's very popular, and it's divided into parts. The 7th part is called Steel Ball Run, and it's about a horse race across America. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Yeah, anyways, there are these things called stands, which are like abilities, and they are usually like these little spirits that appear near you, whoever the user is. So Tusk is the stand of the main character, named Johnny, and this data pack lets you play using as many of Tusk's abilities as I could properly represent Minecraft. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is obtain Tusk, and the way you do that is by crafting. So over here we have a recipe, and I'll go do that for you. So you put them in here like that. 6 netherite scraps, put soil, and a bone. It gives you this knowledge book. Now you didn't see. Okay, you saw that. Basically, it gives you another star, and it's named Holy Corpse. And that's actually rather important because that item will grant you Tusk if you hold it in your hand. Now, I already had it selected, but I also already had Tusk, so I am basically all set. Just know that if you do play this, you need to hold the part in your hand, but also you can only craft it once per life, so don't be thinking that you can, like, go get netherite scraps or get free netherite stars, or sorry, nether stars, because you can only do this once, and then you will basically have denied yourself access to the entire data pack. Alright, so what does Tusk do? Well, right here, Tusk is divided into acts. It actually evolves as the series goes on. We have Act 2 over there, and we have 4 total acts. Starting off with the first one, it's this little animal-looking thing here. It's kind of cute. I think it's cute. It's baby. And along with the stand itself, you get 2 things. You get a nail shot ability, and then you also will periodically get these things called spinning nails. So I have 10 right now. I'm going to get rid of 5 just so you can see how you passively regenerate them, which is what happens. Alright, so see, there you go, 6. These are basically just, there's nothing special about them. They have sharpness 2, so they do a bit more damage, and I mean, they have alright damage per second, but if you're like fighting an actual mob, you will probably want a real weapon. Anyways, what we're actually interested about is this nail shot. So the way nail shot works is that it is basically a bullet that you can fire, just like that, and you can only fire it when you have Tusk out. So I have Tusk out right now. If you want to ever desummon Tusk, you can. All you have to do is put the item into your offhand, and I mean the item. It's a little messy. I'm not worried about it though. It's just, you do that, put it away. Also, if the game realizes that you do not have an item, it will automatically give you one. It's a little annoying. All you have to do, get one, put it on top of the other. It'll automatically just delete you and leave you with the one. So now I don't have him summoned. The way to summon him again is by putting him into your inventory slot furthest to the right, which is, according to Minecraft, your 8th. And then this slot right here is your 0th. So, there you go. There's some inside knowledge. Anyways, Tusk next one gives you these little nail shots, and you'll slowly regenerate the bullets over time. So, what do? Well, here you go. You have a creeper. I have him right there. I shoot the creeper. Does damage. Shoot him twice, he dies. Does a lot of damage. After all, he's kind of expensive to get. And the cool thing about these shots is that they do go through walls. So if I line this up right, yep, there you go, he's dead. Got him. and that is Act 1. It's nothing too special, but I mean, it's an alright ranged weapon. It has a range of exactly 30 blocks, I should say. And that's it for that. Alright, but moving on, we have more acts. And the way you unlock them depends on which act you are trying to get. So, just gonna make sure I don't die here. It's probably overkill. The way you unlock Act 2 is by getting 40 levels of experience. So, this command block does it for me. Look at that. Alright, so now I have Act 2. And the way I upgrade my stand to Act 2, because you can switch between acts, is by selecting it. Then you can see he automatically changed the appearance, and he's now Act 2. Now, this, the item, like the actual item right here, scrolling over it will change your act, but in order to summon and desummon the stand, you still use Act 1. But don't worry though, you're not going to lose the items, it automatically gives them to you. Okay, so, what is new with Act 2? Well, I forgot I wasn't in creative mode. Its snail shot now has some interesting properties. So first of all, you get a new one called nail shot shotgun, and basically this will fire a spread of shots. So it only uses one nail, but it fires a spread that each do the same amount of damage as the normal one. It's a lot of damage. But your normal nail shot also is different. If I fire it, you can see it is now golden or lava colored, and it has new properties. So if I hit this middle creeper, you'll see that it teleported the creepers to where I hit. And this is a mechanic that you can actually use to do some interesting things. And that's really something that's fun. So, to show it off, I'm going to get a bow, because the cool thing about this is that when it hits a target, it will teleport nearby entities to wherever it hits. But you can also hit inanimate objects besides mobs. For example, shoot an arrow there, and I have a creeper, say this is a cliff. I can hit that arrow with the nail shot, and it will teleport the creeper there, along with that item frame that happened to be there. Sorry about that item frame. You can do this, and it's a little weird. See now the creeper's suffocating? There you go. Right. You can also teleport yourself with this. So if you can see there's an item frame on this side of the wall. I'm on this side of the wall. If I shoot it, and if I back off maybe just a little bit, there you go. You see, it teleported me to the item frame. So you can use that to go through walls, do a bunch of stuff. Here's another example I was thinking about. So say this is a skeleton, not a creeper. They're hiding under trees, as they like to do. And there's something nearby. You can use this to get them out into the sun, and then they'll burn. It's very cool. Okay, so Act 2, kind of simple. Doesn't do any more damage, has more abilities. Now we're going to get on to Act 3, and this is when it starts to get a bit more, it does a bit more damage. That's where it starts to really shine. So, the way you get to Act 3 is not by leveling up, but you actually have to talk to someone. There's an NPC that'll spawn every 20 minutes, and you will know if he spawns because there will be a glowing light. He will have a glowing effect. So, you go over here, and I press that, and I really... Yeah, no, you're reading that right. Oh, there he is. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, you do that and you back off really far. You hope that he lands on this platform you made so he wouldn't do that. Oh my god. Alright. Alright, here we go. We're gonna back off, and you guys are gonna get to see what I'm talking about. So after 5 seconds, hold on, let me see what's going on here. Alright, come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. 20 ticks, which is what that timer's in. 20 ticks is a second. So, oh, there he is. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm not editing this because I don't know how to edit very well. Anyways, someone's over here. Here he is, and all you have to do is you got to go up and you got to talk to him. And we get within 3 blocks. He'll start talking to you. He's very tall. This Jesus fellow. I'm trying. I'm just trying to be accurate to the source material, guys. Anyways, he talks to you for a bit. He looks where you are walking. Does a little pose. And after he's done with that, I have a new act. And because I'm holding the item, he's right there. He's right behind me. Tusk Act 3. There we go. So, what does Act 3 do? Well, it does a lot of things. It does a lot of things that really separate it from the last 2 acts. So, first of all, it has now that the nail shots that you have are powerful enough that they will actually explode upon impact. So, if I have this shotgun and I will make a little line of creepers here. To show this off, you have a little line of creepers. Boom. And it does a lot of damage. That's really neat. So, your normal nail shot also has an upgrade. So it does the same thing where it'll teleport entities towards where it hits, but it will also explode. So now if you have some like cluster of entities that are pretty close, shoot right there, teleport them all in and explode. There you go. So that's very useful. Keep in mind that, I mean, you only have 10 nails, so eventually you're going to run through them. But Act 3 is really where you start to get very, very powerful. So, the last ability that you have right here is called Spatial Wormhole. And the way this works is it will fires just like any other one, but it will teleport you to either 50 blocks away, which is the max range of it, or if it hits an entity, it will teleport you to that. So let's just, just put a creeper there. Alright. And I'll stand over here, I'll shoot at it. And, oh, sorry, accidentally was Act 2. You can't use Act 3's abilities with Act 2, or Act 2's with Act 1. I do that. See, it swaps my position and the creeper, and it does a lot of damage to the creeper. It will kill the creeper. It will not damage boss mobs like the Wither, or the Ender Dragon, but it will swap positions with them. So it's probably never a good reason to do that, but you can do it. You can also use it to get through walls, again, so like same position over here. It'll, I missed. I can't believe I actually missed. Anyways, it lets you get through walls. So that's pretty neat. It's a good single target ability. Say if you're defending a village and you don't want to explode literally all your villagers. Okay, so Act 4. You can see him right here. You can see Act 3 right here and his abilities. I lined these up. I haven't even mentioned them. Anyways, here's Act 4. This is sort of a preview of what we're about to experience. And to get Act 4, you have to do something special. In order to get him, you need to ride a horse. You need to ride a horse for 20 minutes. That's just how it is. And after you do that, you will unlock the golden mutation, the golden spin. Your items will be swapped out for these, and you will unlock Act 4. And that's very fun. So, if I hit this, it'll make it so I don't have to actually ride this horse for 20 minutes. If I hop on him now, my timer will start counting up, and in about 5 seconds, yep, there he is. Alright, so, let's get him out. Yeah. Boop. And there he is. Oh man, he's beefy. Gotta say, there is a significant difference between this and this. Anyways, when you have Act 4 as your selected act, It'll get rid of your old items and it will replace them with these new ones. And all of these, other than the shotgun, work very different. So, your normal nail shot is replaced by Tusk barrage. And this, basically, instead of firing a nail, which explodes or warps things in, it'll fire a nail that Tusk will ride, and it will begin to attack whatever it hits. So, here we have a wither. It is no AI, so it's not going to hurt us or anything around us. If we fire this at it, and it's important to note that the wither's position is kind of located in its tail. There it goes. Tusk will go out and it will start attacking the wither. Apparently when withers don't have AI, their health bar up there doesn't go down. But rest assured this wither is taking damage. And you will see it when, yeah, see, there you go. So, a little under 30 seconds, the wither will die. The only unfortunate thing is that when it is killed by Tusk using this, it has to do with how Tusk is doing damage there. It won't actually drop the Nether Star. So if the health bar were working, what I'd recommend undoing that real quick and then hitting the wither with like the shotgun or something, because that'll still let you get the Nether Star. So that's that ability. It's pretty cool. Works on the Ender Dragon too. It's pretty fun, if you spawn a wither. You have your horse here. Basically, as long as you hit the wither with this, you just have to run away. Now, if at any time, and this will work for infinite rotation once we get to that, if at any time you want to cancel the barrage, all you have to do is switch from Act 4 to any other act. So Act 3, boom, he's back. He's back. Where'd he go? Oh, he's right there. Alright, and if I do switch back into Act 4, you'll notice he is not attacking the wither. So everything is all good, and I just realized how stupid these side heads look. Those look really stupid. They look they look like they're like missing a pixel. I don't know. Anyways, the second ability is this golden shotgun, and this is the same as Tusk 3's shotgun, except this actually has an additional 40 range. So the normal shotgun shoots 40 blocks, this one shoots 80. And there he goes, and I wasted a perfectly good Nether Star. Alright. The third ability, I can't really show you with the wither because it has no AI and it's going to stay there anyways. So we're going to summon a really strong creeper. Alright, 200 HP. So it's like 100 hearts. And the way that this works is... oh. Okay, sorry. The way that this works is that you hit a mob with it, and it will slowly start taking damage over time. And it'll take a lot of damage over time. So in universe, it's this weird thing where, in its perfected state, the rotation energy is infinite. So it does a lot of damage, and there's no way to get rid of it other than by the Tusk user themselves deactivating themselves. So it's kind of like, it basically works as like a kind of poison effect. But additionally, and I'll show you this right now. Uh-oh. That didn't work. Alright. Summon another wither. So I'll hit the wither with it, and you'll get this effect, and it'll start taking damage over time. Additionally, if the wither tries to move anywhere, it'll be teleported back to the spot it was hit. And that works with players too. So if you hit a player with it, and they die, they will teleport right back to the spot where you hit them. And they will keep doing that until you deactivate it, and the way you deactivate it is, again, by switching back to a lesser act. So basically, this wither is doomed to die, though, because of its regeneration, because withers do have regeneration, it's basically fine. you'll constantly be teleported to that spot until they die or until the user themselves deactivates it. So in a sense, it's probably the most powerful PvP ability in the sense that even if the person dies, they will still get hit by it. And I believe the same goes for Tusk's barrage. I haven't tested that though. There you go. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. Alright, anyways. That is my Tusk Datapack. If you are interested in downloading it, I think I will have a link in the description because I don't know why I wouldn't. I just gotta figure out where I'm uploading it. And yeah, I guess that's it. See you whenever I do something else.